Yes, boss. See the topic, man. Make people eat their words. Now, this is a very special one because this is like a spin-off of the last one that I did about people need a personal punching bag. People dislike who they can't control. So this is like a little bit of a spin-off of that, right? So when I say make people eat their words, I don't literally mean, hey, go force somebody to, you were talking about me, now you're going to eat. No, don't do that. That's negative. You feel me? What you need to do is this, bro. If somebody speaks negativity over your life, just sit back. You ain't got to say nothing. Just collect all the information. You a loser. You weak. Oh, you pussy. Or you not finna do nothing. You're gonna end up a bum. Whatever anybody speaks over you negatively, always remember that shit, bro. If somebody said like, oh, you're ugly or you're nothing or whatever, just remember everything. Sometimes, I'm not saying some people say certain shit just to down you to feel better about themselves, because some people do. Some people, they just feel what's in their heart, or they just have to get it off, so they say something to other people. Some people don't even know some of the things that they're saying or doing. They're just trying to find a better way, or a way to feel better about themselves, because they probably might see somebody who has potential, or you could go to the next level. So example, let's say somebody looks at you and tells you, oh, you're not going to get anywhere in life, or they want to speak negative over your life. Or matter of fact, I'm going to give you a common one, right? Let's say you're a person who you probably used to get in trouble a lot when you were younger. And some people probably think, yo, that person's going to be in and out of jail, or they're going to end up in prison behind bars, or they're going to be dead in the grave. You'll have people who speak the utmost negativity over your life, and it's like, dog, why is it that you have this much hatred towards me? And sometimes, I'm not saying some people do have that hatred, but some people have that bitter, nasty spirit where they feel like their word or their mouth is law. So if I speak over your life, that's law. Oh, you're not going to amount to anything. My word is law. That's final. That's bullshit. The greatest thing in life is making people eat their words, dog. If anybody speak any form of negativity over you, guess what? You can put it in their face, and that's what makes people feel what? Stupid. Remember this in life, dog. Nobody in this life wants to seem like a fool or come off like a dumbass. Example, especially let's say if you put your words on somebody or put your mouth on somebody. Example, let's say you say, hey, that dude over there, he's a loser. He's a bum. He's not going anywhere in life. His girlfriend cheats on him. He's a loser or whatever, or we'll take from him, or he's pussy, or he's weak, or whatever. And people could probably believe in you because they know you to be a certain person who's reputable, or your word, it normally sticks. But let somebody finds out that you decided to speak negative over somebody's life due to jealousy or you not liking them. You officially fry your face like that. And as well as that, let's say you're knowing that people do talk shit about you, or people just love to just come and point the finger at you and poke the bear, and, oh, you're not going to be anything. Like, I've had this shit go on to me a lot in my life. So it's like, I don't know if that's something common for other people, but I have had a lot of people who just love, like, I'm going to tell you about yourself. I'm going to tell you about your future. D'Angelo, you're not going to amount to anything. There was people in my family, like, close like that. Oh, D'Angelo's not even going to graduate high school. Because you didn't graduate high school, I'm not going to graduate it. Cool. I remember that shit. Oh, D'Angelo, he's just going to rely on his mom. I rely on my mom. My mom more so relied on me. But okay, keep talking. I remember all of that shit. Oh, D'Angelo, yeah, his sister and his mom buy him what. Keep it going. When people stack up lies against you or speak negativity over you, it's gonna be there for you. Like, hey, I spoke over you. You're not gonna be anything. You're not gonna do this. And people expect that their words are just gonna land like a plane, like it's gonna fall in place, like you're not gonna be anybody. Then once you hear everything it is that they say, or you're not gonna be shit, or you're a loser, bro, or hey, don't worry about him. That person's a bum, or she's a hoe. Once you show people that their words are not final, that makes people feel sick, dog. And that's one of the sweetest feelings, bro. Because there's some people in life, they have the audacity and are rude as shit and feel like, yo, I could speak over somebody's life and that's what it's gonna be. That dude over there, he's gonna be homeless. Her over there, yeah, she's gonna end up with like 3 more baby daddies. She's never gonna get married. There are people who feel confident to talk shit about people, and it's like, dog, if you sit down and look in the fucking mirror for 2 seconds, I guarantee you would not be talking shit like that, bro. And pay attention. Some of the people who talk the utmost shit are not even qualified to talk that shit. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, you ever seen a guy who said, oh, I never talk to that girl, or yeah, she'll never have my time of day. Who in the fuck said that she'll talk to you? You get what I'm saying? Are you presentable? Are you decent looking? Is somebody like her gonna look at somebody like a you? You feel me? There's some people who say some shit and it's like, dog, did you even stop and think before you even opened your mouth and said that dumb shit? No, because why? Some people feel comfortable with saying stupid shit. Now I'll put something else out there in the aspect, right? When you make people eat their words, think of it like this. You're not doing something to them physically, but there are people, if they're going to talk shit about you, especially if you got haters, people are going to love talking shit about you. Some people would like to keep tabs on your life so they could be like, yep, you see what I told you? I told you he was going to do that, or I told you she was going to do that. People love sitting down and talking shit about you. You know, I had people in my family like, Mom, that's why I say I don't really like my mom like that. You sit down and talk shit about me before you sit there and encourage me, dog. It's like you rolling the dice like, yeah, he's gonna fail. Let me tell you something. When people speak negativity over you, you have no choice but to boss up and win, bro. Failure is not an option at that point, because there are people who are rooting for you to fail. And you know what the fucked up part about it is? Some of the people that's rooting for you to fail are people that you actually helped, or people that you actually genuinely care about. It's the fucked up part about it is that they know that they don't have what you have, so it's easier for them to talk shit about you. Remember, people are going to do what seems easier to them versus what's harder. It's easier for me to down you, talk shit about you, put my mouth on you. Damn it, you're not going to go anywhere. Versus me saying, you know what, let me try and work harder on myself. That's how a lot of people let time go ahead and get by them. Because what did they do with their time? They squandered it. They never used it correctly. What did I tell you all the time? O'Neal, in and out of jail, in and out of prison. You know what? D'Angelo, you ain't going to do this. You ain't smart enough. Bro, you cannot use manipulation on somebody who has experience, bro. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the experience. But what do I look like taking advice from somebody who's a reckless individual? That would make me what? A fucking idiot. That's stupid. I'm going to learn what it is that you should teach me, what we agreed upon, which is you teaching me street knowledge. I help you with your music career. We'll go from there. But there's some people along the process, they feel like, you know what? Maybe I feel like I know this person. That's why I tell you the same shit all the time. There are people who will try and study you to try and see if they know you. Let me see if I can use this person. Let me see if I understand this person. Because you know what? If I can study you, you somewhat come off as what? Predictable. If you're a predictable individual, guess what? There's nothing really saying, okay, you know what? I predicted this person was going to trip over there. Or I predicted this, that, and the third. If you think you know the answer to somebody in their life or their whole footsteps, you're going to find out, guess what? You were wrong, dog. That's where idiots are created. That's where people look at you like a friggin' dumbass. Because there are some people who like to think that their word is law. I can put my mouth over you and speak whatever it is over your life because I feel like I know you like that. That's why I said it's imperative. Boss up in life. Always work hard. Make people eat their words, dog. There's always going to be somebody out here who's going to find something to talk about with you. Or talk about you for, like, oh, the way they dress or whatever. But guaranteed, a lot of them people don't even have the grit that you have. That's why I sit down and I laugh sometimes. A lot of the people who went and talk shit about me, or you're a loser, you're this, that, and the third, they all share the same common factor. All of them niggas is older than me, dog. That's why I looked at niggas like O'Neal like, yo, you're a fucking loser, my nigga. How is it that you're somebody older than me by some years and you feel comfortable to sit down and I'm going to talk shit about you and you ain't going nowhere in life, or you a duck, or you a lame, or whatever? Bro, I'll show you, bro. I'm way better than you are as a person. That's where some people, they end up looking stupid and feeling stupid. Because there's some people who gathered crowds to talk shit about you. Or this nigga dumb, or he's stupid, or this, that, and the third. That's why I said you have to always boss up, bro. I've been saying this since I came on YouTube. Always boss up. Always choose success. Always choose the high route. Somebody want to talk shit about you? Okay, ignore that shit. Just boss up on them. Oh, you don't got this, you don't got that. Okay, yeah, you ain't got to share no conversation. You ain't got to swap words with them. Just boss up on them. Let your actions do the what? Do the talking. You feel me? It's too much people out here they just be rapping and talking for no reason. It's like, yo, you don't even have valid facts. You just like rapping. Because why? It feels good. It's free. I can do it. But when you put it behind something that really matters, like, yo, this dude really said he was going to get what he was going to get. Or, yo, this girl said she was going to go back to school. She finished. Or this person said they were going to do this. You know what makes it even more worse? When you put it in people's face, when people expected that you were going to expect their help or you're going to need their help. And then they find out, oh, you did it on your own. Because there's a lot of people, they need handouts. They need their friends to accompany them. They need support, a support system. Mind you what I told you, I didn't really have a support system like that. The support system I was supposed to be getting from my mom, it wasn't there. Certain people in my family, it's not happening. So at the end of the day, you got to understand this. If you know what you know, you've been through the fire, or I've been through some stuff that some people cannot go through, guess what? That should let you know that you got what it takes, bro. That's all it is that you need to make somebody what? Eat their words. Because there's some people, they feel confident and comfortable to speak over other people's life until somebody comes and silences them. Like, bro, stop talking, bro. Everything that you said was false information. That's when people are going to start to what? Question your integrity. Question your judgment. Question certain things. Like, bro, why did you go so hard on this person? Why did you disrespect this person? Why did you trash their name? And if people find out it's for something petty like jealousy or, yo, you don't like that person, it's not for a valid reason, guess what? You barbecue your face, dog. People ain't gonna really rock with you. And that's how you can, in terms, end up getting what? Exposed. Because there's a lot of people who will know your secrets and know who you are at heart. But to know that you have the ability to try and down or put your mouth on somebody who probably never did anything to you bad or probably was there to help you, and because they're not there anymore, you feel like, yo, I could disrespect you? Oh, shit. You fry your face like that, bro. So I say these things and I make these videos for people to understand. It's very imperative. Make people eat their words, bro. Anybody speak negative over you, always remember that. Use that as like a fuel or like gas to put in a car. You get what I'm saying? That's just going to keep you going in life. Because you remember, at the end of the day, you're on a mission. You have something that you have a goal to attain. Or you have something that you want to accomplish. Or you have people that you want to make eat their words. That's completely fine. But what I'm telling you is this. In life, you want to make sure that you're a person. You don't succumb or you fall victim to what people say about you or letting people's words catch up to you. I'm a big advocate for it. Never let anybody feel like they have the final say so over you in your life. You get what I'm saying? Always come through and make sure you do what it is that you got to do. In due time, all the people who talk shit about you, they'll be exposed for it. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I'm going to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world, man. Just remember this. In life, you don't have to go out your way to make people eat their words. All you have to do is maintain who you are. Keep working hard. Being like the little engine that could. Keep working. One day, you're going to get to your destination. Every mickle makes a muckle, dog. If you trying, guess what? Baby steps, those baby steps turn into what? You starting to actually walk. Then from walking, you can what? You can start to like run. You feel me? It takes time. These are things that some people don't want you to see or understand about yourself because they know who you are. They know you can do these things. Some people feel like if they gang up against you or rally up against a bunch of people against you, you're probably going to fold or succumb to the words that they've spoke over your life. You feel me? Never allow anybody to have that satisfaction over you, man. 444 the world. Peace.